Okay guys, so let's get the party started. This is what we've been waiting for all this time for Kaspa. Now KRC-20 mainnet is basically live. So what does it mean for people that are new on the channel and in general in crypto and of course new to Kaspa? It's possible now for these projects such as meme coins to be built on Kaspa's network, and of course that is going to drive more liquidity with time. But now Kaspa basically slowly becoming something like Solana. Of course they are totally different projects, however, you know, in simple comparison there are many meme coins, dexes, so on and so forth on the top of the network of Solana, and Kaspa basically is the same right now because KRC-20 standard allows developers to build, you know, things like that. And also there is a green light for big exchanges such as Coinbase and Binance to actually list Kaspa. Another positive news, Bitcoin mining will become legal in Russia on November the 1st. That is another green light towards adoption. So now guys, let's have a look at 4-hourly time frame for BTC before we are going to look at Kaspa's price action. So if you are following my updates, you are pretty much very familiar with what I've said yesterday. So most likely, well, I didn't know, I wasn't sure, but I was right at this time that BTC is going to create something like, you know, double top and basically price dump towards the downside. So Kaspa KRC had a proper reset on 4-hourly, and now potentially we could see some, you know, upside momentum. However, if I'm going to switch time frame to the daily, we've got downward momentum if it comes to stochastic RSI. So the question is, can actually my alert be triggered at 57,500, and then the second one is at 57k $71? Well, let's see. The only thing that's pointing out that this could actually happen for BTC is, well, stochastic RSI. So now let's have a look at the liquidity. Everybody at the moment is betting that the price is going to go short, as you guys see in here. That's on Binance on 24-hourly. So now looking at the heat map on 24-hourly, that is, well, possible because we do have that liquidity in here. So, well, these people potentially can be, well, right with shorting the market. However, if I'm going to switch the heat map to 48 hours, very interesting thing is that BTC could see another pump. So guys, again, this is not financial advice, it's just strictly my opinion. I am not trading, at least at the moment, and in my opinion, price could potentially drop towards the downside, flush these leverages over here, and then pump towards the upside, and hopefully finally break this whole downtrend in here that leads us back to 30th of July. So could this basically go in here and then finally break this, you know, that major level of resistance? Well, let's see in the next 48 hours. But now, since we know what is happening to BTC, let's have a look what is happening with our beloved Kaspa. So we had local highs for Kaspa at 17 cents, and now the price is currently trading at what, 17 cents, just lower level, and is perfectly retesting this level as a support, which I have marked on the chart a while ago. Let me actually change it to 2 picks, okay, so it's much more visible. And now the daily time frame is basically showing very weak momentum for stochastic RSI, but that thing could go in here if the momentum is strong. So if BTC is going to go towards the downside, well, that can potentially put the price of Kaspa below this level of support currently, turn it into resistance, and then potentially retest this level in here. That is a mid-range of this channel that Kaspa is currently trading at. Even if this is going to happen, that is still going to be a bullish price action. And why? Well, let me zoom out. This is something that many people aren't able to do successfully. I'm just joking out there, but that's, well, reality for some of, you know, people, I believe. Even if that is going to drop, that is still bullish because, you know, the channel is going upwards, guys. Everything is going according to the plan. So what could potentially happen? Again, not financial advice. I do believe that price could go, well, like this, another retest probably, and then spike towards the upside. Heck, let's see, guys, because if I'm going to look at weekly time frame, this is what is going on, guys. Okay, so this blue line is going towards the upside. The weekly time frame obviously is green. However, if you guys are trading on a daily time frame or whatever, if you guys are scalping, things are obviously different on shorter time frame. Anyways, let's cover a couple of different metrics. So the current word is sitting at 87. The next one is going to be 82. Next reduction is scheduled in 18 days, and we are sitting at 86.1% mined, and the hash rate is sitting at 1.15 exahash per second, and all-time highs are sitting at 1.16. Now, guys, let's have a look at a couple of different charts. So this is 1 hourly time frame, but trader targeting rate is pointing out one thing, and that is upward channel, ascending channel that is currently being developed on 1 hourly chart. And well, that could be something big, that could be a start of something really big. And also he's pointing out that 4 hourly time frame is creating cap and handle. So guys, that technically could coincide with what I just showed to you on my trading view. The price could, well, basically go up and down a little bit on this time frame, and wait for this formation on 4 only to be built up, and finally break above this boring downtrend, and finally go towards the upside. Heck, let's see if that is going to happen, because if you guys are going to look at stochastic RSI on weekly for BTC, similar thing is basically happening. So last shakeout, last little dip before major pump in the next 2 days. Let's see. Of course, I'm not a wizard, I don't know, I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking. Let's talk about long term, because I believe that things are aligning perfectly. Quick shout out to Mr. CryptoCon, and he's letting us know that all roads point to the real Bitcoin bull run red year 2025. According to the weekly Bollinger Band trend, the second major mid-cycle correction is almost complete, and it came right on schedule. Whether it's cycle top calls or recession predictions, everyone has a reason why they should fear the worst. So let's have a look at his little map in here. So the purple color stands for second early top halving cycles theory, first early top halving cycles theory, that's for yellow, and blue and green you guys can read. So let's have a look if that actually is repeating in previous cycles. So let's have a look at the first one. We got 1 2 played out, then this zone in here, boom, and then basically we had parabolic run after number 2 occurred. Then 1 2 bang, 1 2 bang, 1 2 bang. So the potential could be 180k for BTC. And of course, if you guys invest into BTC, you have to be aware of the fact that you are not going to see 100x. However, if you guys invest into Kaspa, I'm pretty sure that multipliers are going to be slightly higher there. Anyways, now altcoins, and that is total crypto market cap, that is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum on a 3 daily chart. So he is letting us know that you're not bullish enough on altcoins. Inverse head and shoulders pattern, bullish pattern, descending channel for almost 6 months, bullish pattern, breakout from a 3-month triangle MACD. So let's have a look. We've got this inverse head and shoulder. That is obviously a great thing. And we've got descending pattern. So obviously the head and shoulder is inverse head and shoulder is inside of that descending channel pattern, and now also we've got this bullish situation with MACD. So guys, could everything actually be aligning properly for Q4? Also, let's have a look at this, because Mr. Yoda is pointing out that altcoins have been consolidating for years at this point, and imagine the huge rally that we will see in an alt season. And this is a 10 daily chart, meaning that every single candle is representing 10 days. And if you ask me, this is a bull flag. So the first target will be 2 trillion, and the second one is going to be 3 trillion USD for altcoins. Another chart, guys, and this is for BTC. Yoda is basically saying that the only Bitcoin chart you need to see right now. So let's see, what is he talking about? He pulled out this momentum indicator in here, and if this momentum indicator is going to break this downtrend just like it did in the previous cycles, well, BTC potentially could see some proper pumps. Also, another thing to actually consider is that there is a huge support in here that is brewing from previous cycle, basically, that actually started when BTC started seeing pumps in a previous cycle, as you guys see in here. And we've got confirmation here, 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 and is of course going into this cycle. So that is serving as a support, and price actually never really went towards the downside below this one. So things from the standpoint of technicals are looking good for BTC short term and long term, because many people are crying, but basically, well, that chart speaks to itself, for me at least. Anyways, Mr. Titan has given us some Ichimoku analysis on a daily. So he is letting us know that BTC has reclaimed the Tenkan red, Kijin blue, and pushed back above the Kumo cloud. At the same time, the RSI has broken through a multi-month trend line. If confirmed, bullish momentum could follow in the coming days. Guys, wow, that's interesting. And also, according to Mr. Max, Bitcoin gives 3 chances to buy before it goes parabolic. The first is near the market bottom, the second is a few months before the halving, and the last is right after the halving. This could be your last chance to buy Bitcoin cheap before it goes parabolic. So guys, I know that I probably sound like a broken record at this point on every single video. What I'm trying to say is that we still haven't seen this parabolic stage, guys, and this is something that we basically are gearing up towards to. And also Mr. Quantin is pointing out that the miner revenue is at track for an explosive bull run. So even if you don't know anything about on-chain data, it's very easy to look just by the colors. So we can see in here that this is the top and this is orange/yellow color, and the bottom, let's say, was red. So we've got another bottom in here, and then we've got pump, then we've got red, and then we've got pumps. We've got these orange, yellow, whatever colors. And at the moment, what is happening is that we are experiencing only red colors, meaning that sooner or later they are going to go towards that orange, yellow, whatever. And that's the easiest way to actually explain this chart. And follow this guy. He's a OG on X. Also guys, European Union, we've got 0.50% rate cut, 0.75% rate cut in Canada, 0.25 in UK, and 0.25 rate cut in China. And this week the Fed will cut interest rates. Money printer will gonna go broom, how they say, and if more money is going to be printed, the portion of it is definitely going to end up in the markets. That's it, what I've got for you today, and as always, peace and love crypto.